Ses 1 2 3. Tamam. Kaldığımız yerden devam. Find the hand.
Revelio.
Headless Hounds key.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him, oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvellous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin!
Who would have thought a mortal would be so good at this? You've almost got him.
And then I was the one.
Accio!
You stubborn already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
Where can I find Jackdaw's head?
You'll have to play our game. Find him amongst the pumpkins 5 times and he's all yours. Those are the rules. What say you?
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvellous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times.
Hep beraber.
I suppose there's nothing to be done but obliterate these pumpkins. Seems simple enough. Revelio.
I've never seen it played like this. How delightful.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, what fun! A student is playing.
Why did I come back here?
Revelio.
I could do that too if I had a wand. And a bottle.
Revelio.
I would be the one to clean up this mess.
Who would have thought a mortal would be so good at this? You've almost got him.
Is it over yet?
Revelio.
Still going?
Incendio.
Well done! Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head. And I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
What will I find in the cave?
Aside from my mortal remains? If I remember correctly, some treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I spoiled the surprises for you?
Did someone in the cave cut off your head?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I found them after he ran riot through the library. Doubt he even noticed they were gone.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Hunt for missing pages. Bunu geç. Gerçi bunu da yapabiliriz şu an. Kulesi açıldı. Descending Force Sweets mi? Garrett mentioned statue, the one I do it. Tamam, buna bakacağız. Ghost of Allah. The map portrays a forest, bridge and canals. I put it into my bag for reference. Ha, şu. Use the map with floating candles to find the treasure. Tam köprü var, orman var, şurada köy var, şöyle bir geçiş var, mumlar var. Görevde köprü var.
Revelio. Accio.
Köprü. Gerçi şurada köprü var. Burası mı acaba? Ormanlık alan. Köprüden geçiyorsun, mumlar ve şöyle bir yer. Şimdi ormanlık alan. Burası değil o zaman. Kaç tane köprü var ki? Ormanlık alan olan. Şurası olabilir mi acaba? Köprülerin yeri belli abi. Ama şöyle bakacak olursak da bak şurada şey de var. Teleport noktalarından biri de var. Yani burası oluyor. Şurası da olabilir gerçi ama yüksek ihtimal orası değildir. Burasıdır. Doğru, köprünün burası olması lazım ya. Use the map with floating candles to find the treasure. Okay. yani. Lumos'la mı gitmemiz lazım?
Lumos.
Of. Ya map'teki şey direkt bana burayı andırıyor yani. Ama orman var işte. Solunda orman olan köprü. Bir de ormanın arkasında ay olması lazım. Bir ona bakalım aynı tarafta diye.
Lumos. Revelio.
Map de o kadar açıklayıcı ki. Başka yakında köprü var mı peki? Şurası falan mı diyeceğim de. Burası olabilir belki.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased
Lumos.
to be included.
Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading. The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest. The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest could seem romantic to some. Treasure hunting suits me.
Şimdi şuradan şeyi açalım.
Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. Revelio.
Neredeydi? Dur bakayım. Dur bakayım.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio!
Troll armor is unusual to the armor was created for a troll. There is a survived that all the time.
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio!
Goblet of Fire casket. Ah, the Goblet of Fire rests within this ancient jewel and encrusted chest. The goblet has served as a means of selecting champions for Trivisor tournaments since the contest happened in the late 13th century.
Accio! Just one more gobstone.
Hogwarts Herbology Award. In recognition of exemplary skill in the field of herbology, Hogwarts bestowed this special award upon 70-year Hufflepuff Mirabelle Garlic from Mandrake to Mistletoe. Amazon to Buckingham, he worked with Flora has a tamam.
Revelio!
Trophy room guide. This room contains the House of Cup, Quidditch trophies, dueling trophies, and other awards given at the school. Students who step out of line can be found polishing the silver here by hand as a reminder for. Tamam, şu şeyleri yaparak girebiliyoruz da sonra yaparız. Acelesi yok şimdi.
Revelio! Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. Go and see her.
Oyunun atmosferik havası çok güzel ya. Ya bir Harry Potter hayranı için çok şahane bir oyun yani. Hani ben o
I hope
denli
you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
takıntılı değilim
Hello,
ama
Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course, they are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Şu 3. kattaki tek gözlü şeye gidelim, cadıya. Ne ki bunun makarası ne? Toplam falan mı yani? Çıkartmam mı gerekiyor? Toplamam mı gerekiyor? Ne yapmam gerekiyor? Bilmiyorum. Öğreniriz onu.
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. It's all down here. Revelio. A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though. Reparo. Revelio. That seems to have done the trick.
Şimdi şöyle yapacağız. Kulaklık değiştireceğim. Bu kulaklık gözlüklerimi sıkıştırdığı için kafam ağrıyor ya. Tamam. Biraz da sesi arttırayım. Tamam.
Revelio.
Kafam rahatladı ya.
This
Çok
castle will
sıkıştırıyor
never cease to
kulaklık
surprise
kafamı.
me.
Ya gözlüklerden kaynaklı yani. Gözlüklerimi çok sıkıştırıyor da kafama baskı yapıyor bayağı.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Leviosa! Going to have to get past this. Leviosa!
Yanlış oldu.
Reparo! Revelio!
Oyunu biraz keşfedelim ama çok da keşfetmeyelim.
Leviosa!
O zaman çok vakit kaybolur. Tadı kaçar yani. Main quest'leri çok ertelememek lazım.
Incendio! One more to go and I'll make it across. Reparo! Leviosa! Something is getting in the way of that platform. Accio! Leviosa! Aha! Got it. This must be the way. I need to find a way to open that gate.
Ay. Hep beraber.
Incendio! Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes. Revelio. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out. Fear is weakness. I never fear. Revelio.
Hogwarts Coat of Arms includes a lion, snake, eagle, and a badger representing each of the 4 houses, along with the school motto Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandos, which means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Oh wow, Bilmiyordum mottosunun böyle olduğunu.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Getting them was more work than I expected. I'd like to be paid for my time.
Course. Didn't think it would be that much trouble, but I'm happy to pay for your help. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Bu güzelmiş bak.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Konuşmam mı gerekiyor seninle?
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
time itself. I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Expelliarmus! Revelio.
Where did I set my traps? Lower Hogsfield or upper Hogsfield?
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a Gryffindor to brave the Forbidden Forest in pursuit of adventure.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Revelio. Intramuros. Expelliarmus.
Oh, wow.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Şeyi unuttum. CTRL'yi unuttum.
Ranrock won't be stopped! That was unexpected!
I will make you pay.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. Revelio. I wonder how big this place is. Accio. I can choose the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Revelio.
Sandık var.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh. Revelio. Platform ought to be able to float straight to me. Leviosa. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Şurada bir şey var mı onu merak ediyorum da. Merakımı gidermeyeceğim.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Another puzzle. But if Jackdaw can solve this, so can I.
Reparo.
Revelio. Revelio.
Bence içeride kocaman bir örümcek boss'u olacak.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Accio. Revelio. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio. Incendio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign.
But there's no sign of him.
Not a headless skeleton. But I may as well help myself to this. Accio.
Nereye geldik ya biz? Dur bakayım.
Accio. untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Accio!
Ya nereye gidiyorsun?
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw. Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how the spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Revelio. Accio. That's... I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but I'll need to look around for the symbol. The next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Başka bir zaman var, okey. Ya şuradaymış, onun dediğini duymadım ben. Tamam.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Revelio. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. there something beyond this room? Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus with some points. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Instantly. But that's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
Bu 4 şeyde 4 farklı koruyucu mu var?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Your connection to ancient magic has unlocked talents. Last one, you will receive 1 talent point each time you increase your wizarding level. You have new talent points to spend the talisman in your field guide. You have earned talent points starting at level 5. You may spend these talent points as you wish to enhance your spells, to increase your combat power, stealth, and more. Choose wisely. Talent points may only be spent once, so the number of talents you acquire will be limited. Return here often to see what the new powerful talents await you. Dark Art, Core Stat, Room of Requirements. The Gryffindor in the Graveyard. These talents help improve your spellcasting. Dark Art. These talents improve your overall effectiveness. Casting inside unleash a ring of flame around you. Tamam. Enemies near a target. Şunlar gösteriyor mu? Gösteriyormuş lan. Enemies near a target sound by AQ are also pulled to you. Bu da güzelmiş. Enemies near a target leviated by Levioso are... güzel. Ya kısacası çoğaltıyor. Bu ne yapıyor? Defender can slice through impacted enemies to strike. Onlar basic şeyleri geliştiriyor. Okey. Bu da neymiş? Defender can slice through impacted enemies strike additional targets. Geç bunu. Casting the pulse releases an additional blast directly around you. Bir daha izleyelim. Bu iyiymiş. Configure impacts produce fury bolts that seek enemy targets. Bu da güzelmiş. Striking an enemy frozen by glaciers blast damaging shards outward from target. Bir daha izleyelim. Bu da güzel. Descendo slam creates a damaging shockwave around your target. Fena değil. Bombarda bu bombarda çok iyi. Ben onu filmleri izlerken falan çok severim. Cause an explosive blast with a massive area effect. Bu çok iyi. Yani birisi bombarda dediğinde filmi izlerimde böyle işte bu derdim ya. Yani bu çok da önemli değil. Şu bombarda güzel ama. Bir de şöyle mi yükseliyor mesela, şunları açıp buna gelebiliyor muyum? Must be able to cast unlock. Must be able to cast bombard. Tamam. Tamam. Talent point'im var. Hepsi bir talent point istiyor. Ama bu büyüleri öğrenmemişim, öyle mi? Mesela şu an bunlara birer puan vererek bunları açabiliyorum. Anladım. Peki diğerlerinde ne var? Hiç Dark Arts öğrenmiş miyim? Sonic Stupefy has the same effect. A curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take increased damage. Dealing damage to cursed targets inflicts damage to all cursed targets. Şu tahmin ettiğim şey mi? Evet. Ancient magic throw, catch and throws, disarm enemy weapons. A new spell set is added. Bunu kesinlikle alıyorum öncelikle. Reset talent var, okey. Room of requirement. Güzel. Güzel, bu da güzel. Bak, kesinlikle bunu alıyoruz. Bunları alalım. Tamam. Güzel. Exit the map chamber. Tamam. A talent for spanning. Spend 5 talent points. Başarımı kazanıldı. Okay.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? Revelio.
Evet, burası Hogwarts'ın neresinde oluyormuş? Şimdi onu görelim abi.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns. Accio. Revelio.
Buraya bir bombarda çekeceğiz işte, tamam mı?
Expelliarmus.
The banishing charm, useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Revelio.
Hogwarts.
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago.
Aha, müdür.
Revelio. Revelio. Protego.
Mesajlara nereden bakıyorduk ya? Tamam, burada duralım. Bir saat 24 dakika olmuş. Sonra geldiğimizde potionları yaparız. Depulso'yu öğreniriz. Sonra ilk uçuş dersimize katılırız. Yasaklı orman chapter'ımız burada bitiyor. Uçuş dersine görüşmek üzere.